legend crochet queen. Hooks in hand with flair so keen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Squares and textured waves, she's turning yarn into handmade frames. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, break crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. In a cozy corner of the twitchy scene lives a yarny legend crochet queen. Hooks in hand with flair so keen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Squares and textured waves, she's turning yarn into handmade frames. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, break crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Break crochet, the wobble queen. Break crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Break crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. a yarny legend crochet queen. the bubble queen. Granny squares and textured waves. She's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch, she sets the tone. A crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row. With colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop,
Welcome in, everybody. Linda checked in. Linda got first. Vampire got second. Papa, yeah, testing is working. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Linda is quick. Linda is on it. And Linda, I have not sent that thing out yet, just so that you know it's not lost in the mail. Um, Papa threw away all my boxes. So I went to the Dollar Tree to get like a doohickey thing and like a padded envelope, and, I have never and I was there, like, at 9 o'clock in the morning, right when they open up, and the lady that works there said, "We're just waiting on the manager. She slept in, she's getting ready, and she'll be here," and I was like, "Yeah, Polly mailer," and I was like and then I was like, "Well, I got to go because I got things I got to get done. You know, I can't be standing out here, blah, blah, blah." So yesterday, well, 2 days ago, my daughter sent me something, that she wanted, and she just sent me a TikTok video. The girl didn't say she had a pattern or anything like this. Um, so we are going to make a fruit hammock, and I started it already, and I'm going to tell you what I did. Yeah, like a banana hammock, but you can put oranges. Shush up. So anyway, I'm making it for her. She's gonna put it underneath her. She's gonna use like 2 command hooks or something, or I don't know what she's gonna do, but she's gonna hang it. We're going to make everything. I'm going to give you my pattern because this girl didn't have a pattern. She did have a tutorial on YouTube, but thank you for the check-in, Anne. But it really kind of to me, if I'm doing a tutorial, I'm telling you how many stitches you have to do, what you have to do, and where you have to do it, and blah, blah, blah. And she was kind of like, well, you can kind of go this way. You can kind of, and that's just not my kind of tutorial. But if you want to just type in on YouTube, just type in fruit hammock and how to crochet a fruit hammock, and you can get her video. But I'm going to tell you how I did mine. Now, I did mine 36 across. I chained 36, chained an extra 3. She said chain an extra 3, but because that's your first double crochet and a chain 1, and then you go into the 5th chain. You So 36 plus 3, so 39. Double crochet into the 5th stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch, chain double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet. So you make a mesh, kind of like filet crochet. I really don't know if I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. And hi Vampire, and hi Linda, and hi Panther, and hi Ann, and hi everybody, because I feel like I didn't say hi to everybody, but I mean, I am saying hi to everybody. So I'm trying. And then then I'm going to go 18, I'm going to crochet 18 inches on this. And then when I get to the end, I'm going to single crochet around and make a edge around it. And then I'm also going to make thicker straps. She did 1 strap across. I love this cotton. My daughter wanted it in white, and I'm using a 4mm hook. Oh, and after the first break, today is the first. Well, it's not the first. It is the second, and I will be doing this is my first stream of the month, so we will be doing our $20 giveaway gift card to Michael's after the first break. So, I was kinda, that gotten jumbled up a little bit, and we do have some new names on the list. And how you get that gift card, how you get entered into the gift card is the top 5 people that have the top that are on the leaderboard of Stream Elements, and you can go and check it, like, if you want to, because it's public. "Hi, Alexis, how are you doing?" And, what you at the end of the at the first stream of every month that I have, I always give away for a chance to win for the top 5 people that watch. I don't even know how to say this. I probably should make Papa say this because he probably said it a lot better than I do. I'm just all over the place. I've had a really wild and crazy week. I went back to work on Thursday. It's just been a wild and crazy week. Now, the only thing that I do different on my when I start my new edges is I chain 4 because that's 1. I turn, hold on. I turn and then I chain 4. Normally, I chain and then I turn, but I didn't like the way it was looking, and then I'm like, "Why are you worried about it, Bray?" Because, you're going to be putting an edging on your fruit hammock. So, and then I double crochet because then it's my first double crochet and a chain 1. That's just what I do. Um, yeah. So, everybody if you go to it right now, it's gonna everybody's back to 0. Yeah, so it's some people are probably already on there because 'cause you've started accumulating, but yeah, it's reset. I can give the 5 people, it's Panther, Axis, the Collector, Unicorn Farts, Meditative Crafter, and Linda Crochet. Those will be the 5 people. People spinning, spinning, spinning. Because 'cause I'm a spinner. Not really. I'm crazy, but I'm not a spinner. Spent, last weekend with Peepop. Tell you what, that little girl, she might as well have red hair. She doesn't, but she is attitudinal. Attitudinal. And this will all straighten out once. So I'm chaining 1 and then I'm double crocheting into the top of the double crochet. And then I'm just going to go to like 18 inches, maybe. No. Oh, your video game battle's over. I am going to 18 inches. And we're going to get this done. I did put it on Instagram and ask if anybody wanted to take guesses. I did have some people. I had Panther and Axis. They guessed, but it was a fruit hammock. I'm trying to get better at posting some of my stuff on Instagram. On oh, um, Boo, make a tennis net. I could make a tennis net for Biscuit. I mean, in the long run, I mean, it could be short enough for him. I couldn't figure it out. I figured maybe some mesh top for Peepop. Oh, that would be cute because she would look cute in a little. It could be like a little bathing suit cover. That would be cute. Um, Hi, Crafty. Thank you for the check-in. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, but so this is I guess it's kinda it's filet crochet. I'm making a fruit hammock, and I'm not gonna copy craft. No. Hi, super positive. How are you doing? I am healing great. I am great. Definitely stock a cub day. Well, I mean, no, don't. You're just get up. Yeah, Biscuit is him and Papa. They're we put a day bed in here with a trundle. So now my IT guy can sit in the same room. So if I have a massive, technical issue, he can handle it. He can be here faster. Or if somebody was to put their address in the chat, he would be right here to shut it down immediately. So, um, but Yes. So I'm kinda doing I guess, yes, I'm doing filet crochet, but I am making a fruit hammock. And I made, um KK sent me, a TikTok, and I kinda came up with I came up with a pattern for it. I think the girl does have a YouTube video. I saw it, but it was like it wasn't what I would consider a tutorial. I'm not knocking her. Everybody does their own thing. Good morning, Supreme. How are you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Biscuit, I don't need. So he's negotiating with the dog, which you should never negotiate with. But anyway, no, thank you for the lurk, Supreme. Thank you for the lurk. I am doing good. I am doing good. Went back to work on Thursday. Was told yesterday that I was scheduled to come back on Monday, but I was like, well, that's not what the FMLA people told me. So I didn't want to get in trouble for not coming back to work when they said so. Blah, blah, blah. So now I had to call the doctor's office, get them to hopefully send over something saying I can come back to work on the day that the FMLA people, um, basically the HR people said they had no right to say that I had to come back with blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. This is the first time I've ever worked for a smaller company. And morning, unicorn, how are you doing? This is the first time I've ever worked for a smaller company while having to do an FMLA. When I worked at Walmart/Sam's and had my FMLAs, I turned in the paperwork. Um, you couldn't even come back a day early because they wouldn't you would be able to clock in was disabled. So, I literally when I walked in and clocked in, because they let me, um, I was like, "Oh, so it was right." 1, 2, 3. So I didn't think anything of it because at Walmart and Sam's, you can't even clock in to come to work if you're if you don't if it's not with the what the paperwork says and what the doctor says. So anyway, let's see. Um, so crazy, crazy. So hopefully my doctor will authorize everything and I told him, I said, if I would have known that I didn't have to be here, I wouldn't have been here. And I'm telling you, I would have been at home. I would have enjoyed the 2 extra days. Work wasn't bad. It's just I would have enjoyed the 2 extra days. Pop and I's our anniversary was yesterday, and we did go out to dinner. Um,
My anniversary gift.
he did. He got me an anniversary gift, y'all. Oh, it's an egg cooker. It boils eggs, so I don't have to. It really was an anniversary gift, but he told the kids that's what he was gonna tell me. But yeah, and while we were at dinner, I said, "Can can you tell me how many years we've been together?" Thank you guys, thank you. Um, and he actually got the right number. I was very happy, very happy. So, we've been married for 23 years. We've been together for a little bit longer than that, but 78, yep, 78 years, Access. Okay, you're gonna get up here and you're gonna talk to people. 84 years. You were a little off. Please stop it. But anyway, yes, we've been together forever. He can't get rid of me. I can't get rid of him. It's just we're done. We're done with it. So let's see. Did I put a chain one? No, I didn't put a chain one. I know he is being bad. He is being bad. You're peanut butter and jelly. We are. And let's see, we're peanut butter and strawberry preserves because that's what he likes. I would be the peanut butter, he'd be the strawberry preserve. Peach.
You shouldn't have said strawberry preserve.
But that's what
If I have my choice, you can't find peach after.
I know, but that's what's in the fridge right now is a strawberry.
You can't find peach.
But he acted like I didn't know. God, that's my favorite. What your favorite is? Because it's not my favorite.
Biscuit.
I might do a peach cobbler, but I don't do peach preserves. I don't nothing peach. No peach ice cream, no nothing. And I don't know why. Because I will eat a peach. Go to the grocery store, buy a fresh peach and eat it. But ever since we had the neighbors with the peach tree that the peaches fell in the yard and peach pits, just for science purposes only, if you ground a peach pit up, it's arsenic. Kind of like. So you can get up here with me. Not with the toy. So anyway, at least that's what we looked up, and Biscuit would run around with the peach pits in his mouth, so we blocked off part of the yard so he wouldn't get the peach pits, and then Papa would go in and clean all the peaches up, and it was just, crazy, crazy. One of those things. So I am going to keep crocheting and yapping yapping until we get to 18 inches on this. And I will say I have made, I think, a total of 3 book thongs, and took a book up and to display the book thongs, how they're used. I have sold a couple things out of the things that I have been making for KK for her studio. Just got to make the right thing that, blow up. Bunch of apple seeds are bad also. Now, see, I might have known that, but because I was always told never to eat apple seeds, but I did find out. Okay, not that anybody out here, if you have Netflix, I think it's on Netflix. Pretty positive is. But Zach Galifianakis, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but anyway, that Zach guy, he has a show on Netflix. It's 6 episodes, and it's the gardening thing. It's a gardening show or something like that. It's something like that. I watched that and I learned that if you take apple seeds and plant them, you will get crab apples. The way to get apples to make an apple tree is you have to graft uh, onto another tree. Yep, grafting. 2, 3. So I learned something. I know, Biscuit. And you know what? You're being bad, so you got to stay down. But so that ruins my whole life learning about Johnny Appleseed. I mean, so what? He just planted a bunch of crab apples all over America? Huh? So, anyway, crazy, crazy. But anyway, there was a lady on there and they did a show for tomatoes, and they did a show on composting. I know. True. Technically, really true. And the biscuit has went over, and he's just going to lay down now. That probably looked a lot weird because I didn't even watch him on camera how it went. But so I was like, well, that saves me from even attempting to plant apple seeds. Though I will tell you this, I would like to potentially do an avocado. I know it takes a long time for an avocado, but I would love to do an avocado. Plant an avocado seed. I Papa's got to get my stuff done, and I'm probably gonna ask my gardening daughter, aka Picking Halls, to go with me to uh get maybe some seedlings already that are already grown. And then I saw this lady, she did cucumbers, and she did like a wire mesh thing like this, and then she bind them up so that they whatever. So basically, the birds can only see the vines. The cucumbers were underneath because she left it at an angle like this, like this. So the vines were up here and the cucumbers hang down here. So the birds and whatever couldn't see that. So she got more of a more produce out of her things. If you plant an avocado seed, you will need more than one tree for it to bear fruit because they need both male and female trees. They also require a long growing season and special climates. I would put that little booger in my house and do whatever I needed to do, Crafty. I would.
You put an avocado tree in your house.
In the wintertime, you can.
The tree.
It's in I'm not going to plant
We're
it in the
not
ground.
growing no avocados. We've learned that seeds and pits do not mix with dogs.
They put a sandwich bag around each fruit to keep the bugs out. Oh, that's a smart thing. Actually, I saw somebody selling gauze bags, organza. I'm just going to call it organza. You know, those like for the wedding bags, and they would put them around the fruit. Their plum trees get decimated by Japanese beetles every year. Oh, you have a good day too, Vampire. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much. Crafty, I would just do it just to bug Papa having a tree in the house. I would. This is why Papa wanted to be in here.
No.
He's getting ready to post something. But anyway, so I want to do cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers. He probably does have it. I think he does have that. Thank you for the follow, Ms. Athispa. Oh my gosh, that's what I forgot to tell y'all. Not that. Thank you, Misa. Thank you, Misa of the Pizza. Yeah, something like that. I hope I said that right. Y'all, 2 days ago, I hit 1,000 followers. I'm kind of happy. So I will be planning a stream. Okay, someone got mad. Oh, Charlie's outside. Anyway, his girlfriend is next door, is outside, and she will bite him. But so Peking Hall said she would come and she would sit with me for part of my stream, but we're going to do a stream. We're gonna have to get together. I have to figure out what day she's off, and we're gonna do it. And you said that perfect. Oh, thank you. I said it perfectly. Biscuit. But anyway, so we're gonna come up with some ideas. Of course, I'll probably be doing some weebles. and we'll be making some stuff. So yes, I made it. I finally made it to 1,000, and it was great. Because that's a big thing. Um, but I'm just glad that I made it there, and I have all you lovely people that have stuck with me, and you come in and out, and you do this, and you spend time with me, you spend time with other people. We just have a great time. And I want to thank each and every one of you because you are the reason that now that I stream. I started to crochet a year ago and I love to explore and learn and get inspired by other artists. Well, I have there are people in here, Unicorn Farts. She you can follow her. She has another account that she streams under. It's called Enchanted Creations. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. Look at him. Keep him calm. Uh, why can I not spell that? I don't think I'm doing hers right. I'm gonna um let's do that. Okay. There's I didn't why am I not doing this right? I know, I know. I noticed that after I did it. I think Enchanted has an underscore in her. Thank you, Crafty. Thank you. Why is it not shouting out? Is my streamer bot not on? Yeah.
There's the Twitch way of shouting.
I don't know how to do that, Ben.
Don't yell at me. I think it's slash S. And your streamer bot, I don't know if it's open or not.
No, it says it is, but it's not putting up
That
the
thing's
link.
never-
Okay, there it is. Shout out given to Enchanted Creations. You got the Twitch ones. Okay. How do you do crafty? Oh, but it takes time between shout outs. Okay. Anyway, the crafty cub, he streams and he let me think. Slow the brain down. He is his channel is all around teaching. He will take time and he will teach you if you have a question about anything, he will stop what if he's doing something, he will stop and he does help. I can help you. I just don't think I'm not I haven't been crocheting as long as like the crafty cub has been. Thing Enchanted Creations, I think she's been crocheting for a lot longer than I have too. Um so I mean there's a lot of people. Supreme, she she is a variety crafter. She does paper crafting, so does Crafty. A lot of people are variety crafters. I'm a crocheter. I am a crocheter. So that's what I do. So um if I can help you, I will try to help you. If not, we will figure it out. We will figure it out. I don't consider myself the best teacher, but I do try to be patient with people if they ask and try to show you only because Picking Halls, who is my middle daughter, she's the one that was patient enough to teach me how to do things. So, you know, And then I have my other daughters that are like, "Hey," they're the ones that send me the patterns. And they're like, "Hey, can you make this? Hey, can you make this?" So that's what I do. But yeah, let's I'm crazy. I am crazy. I love the name. I love the name, Misa of the Pisa. I just do. It just kinda rolls right there. So, um, actually, I'm like, "Gosh, pizza would be great for lunch." Listen to me. That's what I think of. We talk about food in here too a lot. Food is wonderful. Um, and I don't know. I'm crazy, crazy. But yes, I made 1,000, so we will be having a special stream. I will be doing, I do have some, um, crochet kits that I got and, that I'm going to probably do as giveaways because, you know, I don't know if I'll use them all, and I'd rather them be used than to sit in my house and collect dust. So, but like I said, gotta get with the picking hauls, and she's got to tell me when she's off because I asked her before I hit if she would want to come and, sit with me for a while. I told her, "You don't have to stay here the whole stream." But Mm. She's a jibber jabberer. Cute. I love your voice, and I'll definitely be back. Greetings and hugs all the way from Europe. Transylvania. Gotta run and cook dinner. No, that is fine. That is fine. You have a wonderful dinner, and thank you for stopping in, and thank you again for the follow. So, let's see. I'm gonna when I get to the end of this row, I can't see this being any more than maybe we're not. I'm not. I'm gonna So we're working on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I am at 7 1/4 inches. So we have 11 more to go. Good morning, fairy dust. I I have missed you, you crazy, yes, you non-redheaded nut. Where have you been? I know. Where have I been? Where have I been? That's um I have been all over the place. I've been to see the P-pop. I've had surgery, you know, just crazy stuff. So I th I'm not going back. I didn't put a stitch in between that, but it's too much. Thank you for the follow, Luna. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, let's see, fairy dust. Uh, all kinds of crazy stuff have been happening. And I was meant to tell you, I really liked your sweater, and I w was I don't know why I didn't ask when in the Discord. Was that a free pattern, or did you have to pay for that pattern? Because I did actually like it. Had a rough 3 weeks. It's stuff I don't wanna get into, but I've not been a good Oh, that's not good. That's not good, fairy dust. We love you, and we care about you. 2, 3. I feel like the month of May, the month of May, we're in the month of May. What in the month of April was just a whirlwind for me, us. I mean, I really do. Oh, you just winged it? That was a good wing in it. That was a good wing in it. Why is this not over here? So now this isn't over here on my ground control.
Restart.
I am.
I gotta get you set up. Hey, Joe.
Well, it was a good wing in it. That t-shirt looked really good. Some of these don't look right. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I knew what I was doing, but obviously I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is this is going to be a fruit hammock when I get done with this. That's all I know. And it just needs to work. It just needs to work itself out. It just needs to work itself out. But I am going to put an edge on it because I don't want the wobbly look. I want to have a clean edge all the way around. I don't like this wobbly look. And if I'm going to make somebody a fruit hammock, it's going to look halfway decent in my eyes. So, the lady that runs the new lady that runs, oh, hi, CDS. How you doing? You want your fruit to be as comfy as possible. My daughter wants her fruit to be as comfy as possible too. She was like, can you make me this? Between my youngest daughter and my oldest daughter, you've never heard of one before. This is lovely. Yes. Um, I've never heard of one before either. My daughter sent me a TikTok. A girl made one and she was like, "Can you make this?" Um, so I couldn't find a pattern out there for it. So I'm winking it. I'm winging it. I took a mold shirt that has a fit I like and kept measuring my work up to the shirt as I went. I try to be a good mom. I try to be a good mom. An old, not mold and old. I was like, okay, you took the shirt, it's your mold. Not like mold, but your mold. Fairy dust, you know where my brain is going. Not like moldy, a mold. An old shirt. Um, but yeah, they're always sending me stuff and be like, "Can you make this?" And then I'm like, "Okay, I'll try to find the pattern." And that's where we go from. And this one is a wing it pattern. This is a wing it pattern. So she sent me one that a friend of hers wanted, one for her car to hang, like to hang off of her gear shift, just like a little for her to put something like like chapstick or something like that, because she didn't have like, like cars have those little spots. So I made that. I don't know how it worked out because I haven't heard from my daughter or the little girl um how it worked out. I don't think it would work in most new cars because a lot of newer cars have those turn knobs. I wish my phone and mom would both listen to what I say and listen trying to predict what they're going. Ugh. Papa has that problem too. Sometimes his mom finishes his sentences and he's like, "No, that's not what I was gonna say." But occasionally he has that with his mom. So, but crazy. My phone never listens to me either, like, especially if I'm using it to say a text message or something. I'm like, I know I do not have that bad of a voice. I mean, I really can't sound like that much of a hick that Siri or Alexa can't understand me. At least it doesn't say like, no, that's not what you the true. I don't know. Maybe it's moms and their sons, 1, 2, 3. Because when I'm sitting with my girls, I don't think I do. I think they would have to tell me if I do, but I don't think I ever try to finish their sentences. They sometimes try to keep me quiet because, like I'll say something, they're like, say, say that. I was with my oldest daughter, and we her father-in-law and I were talking, and he was talking about something being slow. He's older than me. He's a good 15 years older than me. I would say he might be close to 20. Well, he used an R word. He said, "That is R." I don't know. I don't wanna say it because I don't want whatever. But I knew what he was saying because he was meaning the whatever was slow. It had nothing to do with being a person or anything like that. He was just using a term that he knew, and I knew, and my daughter afterwards, she was like, "Mom, you just can't say that word." I was like, "Listen, he's people people from different generations say words and they don't realize it." So, because he wasn't being rude about it, he was just saying something was slow, and I was like, "Yeah," and I completely agreed with him, and I moved on with the conversation and whatever, and I'm like, "That's just," but she's like, "Mom, you just can't say that word." I was like, He can. It's just, he'll have to if he says it around the wrong person and they don't understand what he's meaning, that he's not meaning anything bad by it, then, whatever. Like physically slow. Yes, because that's what it originally meant. It doesn't I think people of our generation use that word one too many times for other things. So, maybe not me because but we'll never have proof of that because people of our generation didn't have phones. Our parents never knew where we were at. They had to believe us. When we told them that Papa and we could probably say, when we told them we were running the boulevard, that's what we meant. We were running the boulevard. And I remember my mom used to take us down when we were younger, and we would go to a place called the Magic Attic. And my mom would say, "You go to the Magic Attic and you don't come out." And I'd be like, "Nope, not coming out." Went to that Magic Attic, got my hand stamped, was in and out of that place all the time. For example, Thursday, I was driving my mom to do a couple errands. She needed to go to the bank. I started, "Is your bank?" She said, "It's the one on the left." And I gave her the stink eye. I said, "Would you listen to the question before you answer? I know it's on which side of the road it's on. I was going to ask if it's before the lights or after. I've never driven to it." I don't know. Is that what your mom does? Yeah.
She does it every sentence. Like, I love my mom, but I can never live with my mom because if I had that on the daily, I'd want to knock her out.
I think that's what fairy dust is saying.
Phone thinks
That's what he said too. He said if his phone and his mom would listen.
No, I don't want you to complete. I want you to complete my thought. And you don't know.
I don't know. Can you hear him, fairy dust? He's over there saying he feels the same way and he feels for you. Did your partner say he'd knock his mama out? Yeah, that's what he said.
Might have
He might have to. It drives you bonkers. It drives him bonkers because, like, when I'm sitting at the table with when she comes, and she usually comes like once or twice a year. This year she's coming once, but
For the record, I would never.
yeah, he would never knock his mom out. She would probably knock him out if he didn't get her good the first time. She would definitely knock him out. But she'll start, and we'll be sitting at dinner. Oh yeah, uh, we'll be sitting at dinner, and he'll start talking, and she'll finish his sentence, and I'm like, I literally just see because I know I don't want to get in that. And the thing of it is I probably actually know what he's getting ready to say, but I keep my mouth shut and I let him talk. But I feel like after 20, 25 plus years, yeah, yeah. So I pretty much think I think we're on the same wavelength when it comes to certain things. But we don't always agree, but we're on the same wavelength. We might be in the same book, but maybe sometimes not on the same page. That's a way to do it. Say it. But I think that being together as long as we are, we at least have the same goals in life that we want. So Biscuit goes, no, they don't. Because if they did, I would have all the toys in the world. So you bought 4 of the same toy? So you can have one and
I mean, dude, what needs to happen? I know, Mommy's got a crochet needle.
what kind of needle?
It's pinkish red.
Oh. Yeah, we're in the same library. We're in the same library. Because Papa wants to take us out of the same book. But yeah, um, wait, the thing of it is life's not perfect and it's never gonna be. So we just kind of have to be on the same. Um, we're talking about our dog toys.
We're matching.
Are we? Oh, we are. Um, our dog he'll like have a toy and he'll leave it in one room and then he will go to another room and he will grumble and growl and go grrr and he just bugs the crap out of you until you go.
But
He
he's
could,
very selective.
he,
about his choice.
yes,
He does have one particular type that he really, really likes to keep him occupied longer than the other toys.
and he's not a good stuffed toy, soft toy. He has to have like the hard nylabone toys. And I'm going to say nylabone because I don't know. Next week, I'll probably have a progress pic of the Ooh, yay. Yay. That is, I'm actually excited about that. Your doggo rips the crap out of all her toys. He went he has some soft toys that he has not been able to rip apart, but we went through a lot of trial and error with the soft toys. Um, of all the ones that said, indestructible, there are some that they can say they're indestructible, but not for a Chihuahua and not ours, because ours ripped the crap out of some of them. But we did find one that he can't rip up. And he does have those, and they usually stay in his toy box. He has a toy box. And he will dig until he gets the right toy. He's like a kid. Yeah, you are. You're like a kid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually hoping that I can at least. Yeah, they're not always biscuit proof. My little girl has a big teddy she babies since he was a pup. Oh. I'm hoping that I will be able to make it all the way around and do. I mean, I have another one, but I don't know. We will see. When I get to the 12 inches, I'm gonna measure. When I get to the 12 inches, I don't think it's see, because it's gonna go like this is the bottom. Wait, no, these are the sides. This is the bottom. This is the top. So it has to be kind of long. I wish I would have gone. What I wish I would have done before I came home on Thursday when she sent this to me was stop by Hobby Lobby and because they had a bunch of stuff on sale, seeing if I could find some fruit, faux fruit to put in here to see. The thing of it is it wouldn't be the same weight because faux fruit is a lot lighter. They must meet, yes, seal of approval. But there's I don't know the name brand. It's kind of like rough something. What was the name of the toy that he couldn't rip apart? But we did finally find a brand that he can't, that he doesn't like them because he can't rip them open. His thing,
You have to make progress.
yes, he has to make progress and and if they squeak, he has to be able to become Dr. Biscuit and do a squeakerectomy. That's just how he is. He has to do it. So he is he can be the most loving dog in the whole wide world, and then he can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Thorn in your side. And if he's on your last nerve, he is going to jump on it. Yeah, he's being good because he's bundled. He's wrapped up. It's 50. It's in the 50s here. Almost 60 degrees outside. So I don't know what the temperature is in your time zone, but I'm just saying. Best kind of dog. At the end of the day, you're gonna give yes, he gets he does get the biggest cuddles when he's good. We're on little snooters, but I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world. Wouldn't. 1, 2. I'm gonna do right there. There we go. Turn. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. I know I just pictured this. So we're at 9.5 inches. So Wow. Let's see, for every 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. For every 4 rows, it's 2 inches. So that's not bad. Papa said he's going to mow today, maybe. Grass really isn't growing a lot. Yeah, we haven't had much rain. I mean, we did have
We've missed all the storms.
we've missed all the we've missed all the storms, so it's been crazy. Okay, an ad break will be starting soon. It's necessary evil, but when we get back, we will spin the wheel and we will see what's going on. Who's going to win? So, oop, oop, oop. So, hopefully, this is actually going really kind of fast. At least I feel like because it's double crochet, skip a chain, chain one, double crochet, chain one, skip a chain. Filet crochet is doing good. I really don't know if I should go out the whole 18 inches because my whole thing of it is you do a fruit hammock. I mean, you're not going to put I don't know. Guess it would depend on how much. April was a very dry April this year. For us, it was too. It was too. Now, my daughter, she,
They're
yeah, they get clipped by all the storms. Yes, a good name not to, yes. One of the girls I follow on Instagram, she does sourdough and she's at the Kentucky Derby today. And I'm like, goodness gracious, that is one thing I would not. She's like, yeah, we're going to the Kentucky Derby for my cousin's birthday. And I'm like, there is no way. But I think, I mean, is that being antisocial or is that just being of our generation where we're just like, I just don't want to deal with people. I personally, I think it's me being in retail for 22 years. I'm just like, I just don't want to deal with people. What?
one people.
Oh,
Remember that one? Did you not
yeah.
see it?
Yes, I did see it. Near record heat for South Florida today, up to 100. Oh, y'all can keep that 100. Y'all can keep it. Yeah, we've been there, done that. Great. You found it? Papa put this in our family chat that he needs this shirt. Fairy Dust would like the shirt. What's Command Day?
Command and control.
Uh, have all this extra wooble yarn. I was thinking the other day, I have all this extra wooble yarn, and I've got to figure out whether I just want to make like a baby wooble um blanket. Oh, okay. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Let's see. Okay, there's that. We're gonna minimize this. Um, okay, so okay, we're gonna spin the wheel as soon as I can get it on the screen. Okay, so this month was Panther Axis, Unicorn, Meditative Crafter, and Linda's Crochet. They were the top 5 viewers this month. So we are going to. Oh, I just got a raid. Yarny Pixie, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Stellar. Welcome in, Yarny. Welcome in, Fantosi. Fantosi. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream? What were you making? I had you up. I was a lurking in your stream. What were you doing? What were you making? Welcome in everybody from the raid. Those of you who do not know me, my name is Bray Crochet and I crochet. Hold on, let me take the wheel off the board. I mainly crochet. Today I am making a fruit hammock. One of my kids, my youngest one, KK, said, "Hey, can you make me this?" No pattern. So I'm kind of winging it, making it on my own. You were working on your cardi, but you got to run. That is perfect fine. If you have to raid and run, I can completely understand. We do end our streams for a reason. So I will take care of all of the people you have brought here, your community, and I will give them back to you in one piece. But thank you for the raid. But I am Bray Crochet and I mainly crochet. And right now we are getting ready to give away a gift card. 5 of the top 5 viewers in my stream for the month. I put them on a wheel and we spin for a $20 gift card to Michael's. This month it's Michael's. I sometimes I whatever, mix it up, but mostly it's Michael's because most people have a Michael's near them or 6 up. Whatever. I am not. So anyway, let's get to spin and clicking. So I'm going to spin it and there we go. And we're going to find out who. And it is Linda's Crochet. Yay! Yay. And as always, I will DM. Ray is a sweetie and we love her much. Yes. Welcome it. Thank you, Stellar, for that. Yes, if you haven't given me a follow, please do. Please give me a follow. And I will tell you right now that I have finally met I made it to 1,000 followers. So we will be having a special stream. I've just got to get with my daughter picking halls because she wants to be a part of that. Morning, Anna Creta. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in. So, as usual, after the stream, Linda, I will DM you the code to your preferred DM spot, which I know what that is. I will DM it to you and I will get your other thing out. I promise either today or Monday it will go out and I will send you the tracking number for that also. But as we go along, and anybody can win this gift card. All you have to do is follow. I do have my stream elements. You can keep up with where you are on the leaderboard. And I think it tells you things that you can do to get up there. But
Mostly
mainly if you watch the stream, follow along. And they're top, if you're one of the top 5 viewers, now we do take out the bots. I do take out me and Papa. I'm not on there, but
Other
we take out anybody that's family. If any of like if my kids are on there, we take them out, things like that. Because they get things all year long, so they don't need it. Um, but anyway, I take all family out and the top 5. So anyway, totally congratulations, Linda, and thank you for being very supportive. Um, basically, I just want to give back to my community. If you're going to take the time to show me love, I'm going to show you love. So anyway, he is just about ready to pass out over there. We now have a bed, so Biscuit can lay on a big bed and Papa can sit in here with me and watch me stream. I don't know really that does them either one of them good, but yes, makes his life really good because then he can have both of his humans in the same room and he is completely happy about it. So we're, I think, let's see. I think I just measured this. We're going for we're going for maybe 16 to 18 inches, and I am at 10 and a quarter right now. So hopefully, if I keep this is one of those patterns. This is actually a pattern you could, like I said, I started out with 36 plus 3 double crocheted into the 5th chain from the hook, and then chain 1, double crochet, skip a chain, double crochet, chain 1, skip a chain, double crochet in the next chain, on and on and on. Just fillet crochet in a way. And I'm going all the way to 18 inches, then I'm gonna put a border around it, and then I'm going to do some straps on each end. And her straps in the TikTok video were very thin. I'm going to do thicker ones because fruit can get heavy. So, depending on what kind of fruit you're going to put in it, fruit can be heavy. So, I want it to be able to stand up. And I'm using cotton yarn. I don't know if that really is probably the best thing, but I'm using cotton yarn because it's a little bit more durable, I think, than acrylic. And maybe it won't stretch as much. I don't know. We're going to know. She is going to have to rate it maybe after a month she has it and then tell me, should I make it with a thicker yarn? Maybe should I double strand it up? So, that kind of thing. And then when I was talking to Jingle Shark last night, my oldest daughter, she was she said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm making a fruit hammock." And she goes, "Ooh, a fruit hammock." And I said, "Do you want one?" And she goes, "Nope, I don't." She says, "I just got a nice fruit plate." And I was like, "Okay." So I saw it when I was at her house, and it was really nice. It was circular and it had a little rim to keep all the fruit in on the plate. It was really nice. But if she would have said, "Yes, I want one," I would have made her one too. And I asked her, I said, "What color do you want your fruit hammock in?" And she said, "Same color as the girl in the TikTok, white." So I- thank you, Stellar. You're right. Cotton is a good thing for bags, especially market bags. So it should hold up for fruit. It should really work good for fruit. But I saw something else that I do want to make her, and I'm gonna have to crack a lack out some granny squares for it. But she's gonna have to come over because I've got to have her car to measure something for it to see if it will work. Well, I've got to have measurements in her of a part in her car. So and we will go from there. She's trying to add crochet items to her studio to sell to her people. I made 3 book thongs. Um, I made a bunch of keychains. So, um, and I actually went in the other day because I had to drop off the book thongs, and her she had left some clothes over here when she had painted the room, and I had washed them and put them in a bag for her and took them to her on my way home. 'Cause I was just like, okay. And crazy, crazy. Let's 1, 2, 3, and trying trying to stay in that 3rd chain so that it all works out. And we're gonna turn, we're gonna chain 4 because that'll be our double crochet and our chain 1. And then we're just gonna double crochet in the top of each double crochet all the way across. And then when we get to the end, we count up 3, crochet in the 3, that'll leave 1 chain, um, as your chain 1 across, and just repeat it. Repeat it constantly. And like I said, every 4 rows is 2 inches. So, at least that's what I measured out. I don't know if uh, my tension's getting looser as I go on or not. But soon as I get done making this, we do have to make the Peepop her dragon wooble that I got for her. So these are great. These are these are great for an introduction to filet and other. Yes, I I agree with Crafty. At least I am happy about the fact that I don't know why I'm doing that because I'm gonna just crochet over that. Not weave it in, just crochet over it when I do the border. Um, at least this is a great introduction to filet crochet, and I am using a bigger yarn and a bigger hook. So, um, his Twitch project that he is working on, filet crochet, is wonderful. He posted a picture in my Discord, and it is it's it's wonderful. Um, let's see. I do have Discord up. Let's do this. So, this is Axis's stackable toy penguin that he did. We're just gonna move on to that. Because I thought about it. I was like, oh well, I can show Discord. Um, and I love how this worked out. It is completely, completely adorable. And then what a yarnholic. Why I was gonna say, why is that not fingerless gloves? And I love them. I mean, I do. I just love them. Killing me. For part of an art trade. So basically, she made this for somebody. Hey, we can barter in this world. We can barter. And I just think this is amazing what he's doing right here. And maybe I'll be able to work my way down to thinner yarn. I know, buddy. We're not gonna do that. Um, you posted an updated picture. Okay. So I think this is great. And then this is Panther, her embroidery of sheepdogs. And I think I'm not an embroiderer. I think I have tried it once or twice in my world. And then these are the scarves. She got some yarn from Hobby Lobby and she made a couple scarves. Beautiful colors. I love the colors. Love the colors. Um, wonderful, wonderful. And then this is Stellar. She's a Meg mermaid. I think it's pretty. You're so talented with your dyeing of your yarn. You really, really are. And I'm sorry. Biscuit, please. I love the colors. I love the colors. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this is something Axis sent me on how to change colors with a perfect edge clean stitch. And I'm gonna try it too. And then this is the updated I think this is beautiful, Crafty. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Welcome. I think this is just beautiful. And I mean, so a talent, just a talent. I mean, it's just amazing. My brain is not working today. It should be working because now I've gotten my hernia fixed. I'm not losing iron anymore. Biscuit, you cannot have the Kleenex. This little thing loves Kleenexes, paper towels, everything. I mean, if it is a snot rag, he's all over it. Okay, pets. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I hold on. What are you doing? Your egg is perfect. My anniversary gift made him a perfect hard boiled egg. Um, this is Axis with a snapping turtle that he rescued. I don't know if we've shown that one before. I have not seen this picture. This Penny is adorable. Biscuit, this could be a long distance girlfriend that you could have. Yeah, you could. She probably wouldn't want you because you're rotten. Penny wanted her picture taken when I was taking a picture of the unicorn. Look at Ben. So cute, so cute. So cute. Oh, I love look, he's got a crochet little bandana. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, Finn is so adorable. Look at those little eyes. Penny is he's at the dog park there. Oh, well, Biscuit can't go to dog parks. Can't go to dog parks. He actually his vet, the only shot that he's required to take, the only shot he's required to take now because of all of his health issues, he has to legally take the rabies shot. So, um since we don't go into dog parks, he doesn't go into boarding or anything like that. Oh, your dog, the other dog is named Elvis. Looks like an Elvis. Looks like it looks like it can run. The rule the roost. Um uh so we only have to get the rabies shot and I'm really happy about that because then we don't have to do all the other ones because he's antisocial. Um, oh, look at this. Stellar posted this one. We might be getting a puppy in August. Blue in-laws pup is an Aussie Doodle and was bred to this micro Bernedoodle. The puppy should be weaning age right around my eldest's birthday. Oh, look at that. A micro Bernedoodle. Well, you're a micro something, a micro turd. But that is cute. I'm happy for you, Stellar, if you get a little puppy. So, they're adorable. This right here, those she's just like, "Hey, take my picture, mom. Take my picture." You want me to take your picture? Come here. I can't pick you up, but I'm gonna help you up. Biscuit, look, her foot hanging down. I know because she kept pounding it on the couch. Like, come here, mom. I might need. I'm telling you, this one is rotten today. Rotton. Look at me. I look like I tell him all the time, I mess with his ears. Oh, you get the first pick? Yeah, because if they're yeah, that's good. At least you'll get the one you want. Let's see. Let's knock that out. We're gonna minimize this. This one, I go like this. This is what I do to him to calm me down. I mess with his ears because they say when their ears release serotonin. I don't know. It releases something. And so I feel like I'm milking a cow. Milk, 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 milk. Because I mean, when I was a kid and we lived in Ohio, when I was in the brownies, we got to go to a farm and milk a cow. And that's just what I remember. Like it was squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull. If you've never milked a cow, that's what you do. Our only major requirement is a healthy female puppy. See, when we got Biscuit, he was the one that was left, and I was like she was gonna take him to the pound because she'd gotten rid of all the puppies because his mother had went out and run around town and came home, whatever. And, I was like, "As long as it's a boy, I don't care. I just want a boy puppy." Now, I grew up having female dogs all the time, and Papa and I have just always gotten boy puppies. So, we get them fixed. So, if this little snot got loose, he's not bringing home a little girlfriend. He can bring home a girlfriend, she just can't have puppies. And did I put 5 on there? I feel like I did. So oh, thank you for the raid, the vampire itself. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream? What were you doing? What were you making? Welcome in. I guess it'll even itself out. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Bray Crochet, and I mainly crochet. Today we are making a fruit hammock, and I feel like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're 11 1/4 inches. I mainly crochet. Um, and I can't think our farm dog made rounds when I was a teenager. She tried to have a litter of 11 on my oh my goodness gracious, no. Yeah. Um, but I mainly crochet. But what were you making? What were you doing on your stream? And if you have to raid and run, I have to say this because I don't want anybody to think I'm being rude, but if you have to raid and run, I completely understand because we all do end our streams for a reason. Um, so if you do have to raid and run, that's perfectly fine. You were crocheting. Oh, what were you crocheting? Papa's downstairs eating his hard-boiled egg that he made this morning. So a toddler blanket I've been working on for way too long. Let me tell you, Vampire, I know exactly what you mean when you talk about I have 2 blankets that I'm making right now. As a matter of fact, now I'm gonna have to, hold on. I know the 2 people aren't watching that these are being made for. So this is the pencil blanket that I'm doing. This is and I've gotta have this done within the next week. Is the egg cooker, a dome shape that cooks I think it only cooks I don't know. And it is dome shaped, so it might be 7 eggs. He bought it, he said it was my anniversary present, which it isn't, but he said that. Toddlers don't stay toddlers forever, just like this was gonna be a baby blanket and then the baby grew. That is true. That's what you have and it works good. Well, he says he just showed me an egg, so it looked like it did good. This has to be done within the next week. So this is a pencil blanket. And then this is my cigarette blanket. And I've changed this is the filter and I've changed to the white. So we got the white to work on. And this has to be done by June. So it's working. The blankets are tough because like I literally have to I take the pencil blanket with me to work. I won't. How was your egg? Panther wants to know.
My 2 eggs.
I don't know, Panther. I know you don't want to know. Your 2 eggs.
The second one, I cracked it, and 2 halves almost come off shells like that.
That's pretty darn good.
You know what's scary about that is when you're starting off. So you get a device like that, you're trusting it, right? Because you don't know what's inside that egg when you go to bite into it for the first time or how done it is.
See, I would have cut it. I wouldn't have been
That's a
into it.
good point. That's a very good point. That's why you're with me. You might save me one day from eating a poisonous bush or something. But I just bit into it, full sin, like hope this worked. But
See.
you should have been down there. I got the brain of a man. We just YOLO and go for it.
Me, I'd have cut it open to see if it. She says she has the same egg cooker. She loves it.
I mean, that's gonna save a lot of time. I like hard boiled eggs. I think you do too, don't you?
Yes, I do. I like them in salads, especially.
Yeah.
They say if you cut an egg up with cottage cheese, that's a real good snack too.
I've heard.
But yes, so I'm doing the pencil blanket is for my niece. She's a teacher. And the cigarette blanket is for my son-in-law. He is not a smoker.
I understand why he wants that.
He doesn't. It's a funny haha gift from Heidi. Because he says when he turns 60, he wants to start smoking and ride a motorcycle. Egg and olive sandwiches. Now, see, I would probably eat an egg and olive sandwich. Papa won't. He does not like olives. And I don't know why. They're salty. Mushrooms, I think, taste like rubber. But I'll eat a mushroom. You like black olives. I love black olives. Love black olives.
I've never tasted black.
Green olives are just salty.
I like eating grapes. Like I like grape
Oh my
jelly.
gosh.
I like grape. I know what you get to. I like grape jelly and stuff like that, but I don't like that. Even blueberries. I
Have a
struggle
great
with that.
day.
It's that round kind of puncture the skin kind of feeling when you first bite into it and juice inside of it and stuff like that. I just don't care for that feel.
I do not know what
You put them in the cart.
I wanted grapes. And we do like the grocery delivery.
because we're
I
hermits.
because we're hermits and we're perfectly fine being hermity. Um, but the grapes that the grocery shopper brought us, humongous. They're like that big. They're
Like
like the
golf
size of a
balls.
marble. Really?
Most grapes are the size of a marble. It's like a golf ball. Like,
I
huge.
don't think it's that big. I think it's maybe a walnut.
Walnut and golf ball are about the same
No,
size.
it's-
Let's check.
Okay. Is a walnut and a golf ball the same size? I think walnuts are smaller than golf
I mean,
balls.
sure, they might be a little smaller. I said they're about the same.
All I know.
What's
Linda said no, they're not the same size.
I'm just saying it just to agree with you.
No, she's not.
Pretty close.
I don't know. I've seen what I don't think Biscuit could get a golf ball in his mouth, but he could get a walnut in his mouth.
Have you ever seen a walnut before the green outer casing falls off of it? That's bigger than a golf.
Oh.
Like when it fresh falls off the tree. I think that was a walnut.
Oh. You used to do ping pong balls and make the pupils on them for the yippies. Walnuts are smaller. She used to get ping pong balls. And she said true about the green thing about. I don't know. Crazy.
Basically, to sum up the story, her grapes were big.
My grapes were really big, but I ate them. I only had like maybe 8.
You had 8 of those size?
Yeah, they were good.
Jeez,
I just wanted something sweet. I think I had too much sugar yesterday. So, and then I got more ground beef to have Big Mac bowls again this week because those were delicious.
I'm gonna try.
I saw you got a different sauce. That was pretty darn good. And I did get the Kroger brand of Big Mac sauce instead of making my own, so it made it a little easier. I would agree when they still have the green part on them, they would be golf ball sized.
That's more what
Yeah, the one squirrel that tortures Biscuit, I think he thinks he is supposed to save the planet and plant.
holes,
Huh?
holes in the front.
Yeah. Ours he's trying to save the planet and plant trees everywhere in our yard. I don't know what's going on with his little mind. Maybe he's trying to make it up to Biscuit for. I think he barks at Biscuit because he takes his tail and his little tail goes like this,
You know what the problem is?
and he goes.
It's not that he's trying to plant trees. It's that he's stupid and doesn't remember where he left his nuts and he's just digging holes everywhere. That's what it is.
Kind of reminds me of Ricky Tikki Tavi. If any of y'all have ever watched Ricky Tikki Tavi, if you haven't, go watch Ricky Tikki Tavi. Fairy dust might be, and Linda might. Panther would. Might, and I say might.
You're old.
You're only 4 years younger than me, and you're not even a full 4 years. God. Y'all, Papa will not be here for the next ring.
I bring the entertainment.
I'm only familiar with black walnuts, though. We used to sit on the steps to the porch with a rock and a hammer and crack those bad boys. Then it would take 6 months for the stains on your hands to go away. I think that's what we have in the backyard is the black walnuts.
Yeah, we don't have I don't see the ones with the green casings here, but when I lived in Ohio, that's where I saw the ones fall off the trees that had the outer green casing. So I don't know if it's a different type of walnut or what.
I don't know. He's losing his ever-loving mind.
Not. just even agreed with me, and he lives closer to Ohio than we do. So
Sure he does.
so it's probably more regional.
See, today's the Kentucky Derby. So today is avoid Louisville like the plague. Or as some people say, Louisville. Oh, I've heard people say Louisville. I'm like, are you crazy?
That's what's the city here that's spelled the exact same as Louisville is called Louisville. At least that's what the locals all call it. You're right.
I'm like,
I know, but Tennessee doesn't have a city that's originally named. They're all names of other cities and other states. Sorry.
okay, that Nashville.
Okay, fine. They have a few.
I mean, I think there's other Memphises out there.
I'm sure you could find. There's probably another Memphis somewhere.
There's a place in Tennessee called Friendsville. I was like, do we just did the person that named all the majority of the states, the count cities, did they just put "ville" behind it? Because there's Crossville, Cookville, McMinnville,
Knoxville, Nashville.
Nashville, Friendsville, Louisville.
There's a lot of villes.
There's a lot of villes in Tennessee. Yeah,
Villes
Louisville.
and towns. Like a
Louisville.
Jamestown.
There's a Jonesboro, Johnson City.
Yeah, they really suck at naming cities right now. Whoever was in charge of Tennessee, they weren't very creative.
They weren't.
What's funny is isn't Ville like short for village?
I can think it is. Well, he says like Kentucky people pronounce it Louisville. My grandma had black walnuts in her yard. She had an iron doorstop that she used to crack them. Just it's I don't know what time you feed him LUNCH. Okay. It's not time, buddy.
But come on.
He gets 3 meals a day now. 3 hots and a cot. That's what he gets. He's in prison, people. He's in prison. But he's in one of them cushy prisons. Today would be a good day to open all the windows and let it air out. Just because it's in the 50s. So Panther's like, I mean, I don't think she didn't say this, but she'd be like, it's 100 degrees down here. We're not opening any windows. Last week when we had just rain near us, because it didn't rain, I was like, what's the temperature? And then what was the humidity? Because I'm telling you right now, it can be 60 degrees outside, but the humidity can be 80% humidity, and it's just like sticky. Yeah. So
That's like when I lived in Arizona. We had 100-degree days out there, but it felt like 90-degree days over here, like in the East Coast.
oh, really?
Next, it's dry heat. There's no humidity.
Yeah, because y'all have swamp coolers instead of air conditioners. Yeah, but a lot of people have swamp coolers. on top of their houses because it rotate. It's like an air conditioner, but it just uses water.
Uh,
True, I don't remember ever having a weather alert like this before. They said not to go out. Oh, I can imagine.
See, like in Arizona when you got rain, which I don't remember ever raining very much in Arizona. When you got rain, it actually cooled it off. Out here, when you get rain, it makes it sticky.
Yeah. I remember when we lived in Florida and it always, once a day, it rained. And Papa and I used to joke and say it must be great to be a weatherman in Florida because all you have to do is say partly cloudy with a chance of rain. And you were going to be right. But let's,
When you think about it, if Florida never got developed, right, and it was just land, it would all just be swamp.
yeah,
And same for a lot of those, like Louisiana and some of those other southern states, even southern parts of Georgia, probably.
Mississippi,
Yeah.
gators. I don't know. We've lived in some
Here,
different weather places because
especially.
because I mean, I've lived in Louisiana, I've lived in South Carolina, Florida, Ohio, Tennessee. Yep.
Yours is pretty close to mine. But a lot of yours were like early on in life.
Yeah.
Mine were later on. Like I was in Ohio for the first 15 years of my life.
I did Ohio for 10, Louisiana for a year, Myrtle Beach, well, South Carolina for 23, Florida for too long.
It wasn't even like
It was 5 years, 5 years,
yeah,
and then now Tennessee. And I do like Tennessee. It's just like I'm sure Tennessee, like Tennessee, Kentucky, there are a couple states like right in this area. Like you can have all 4 seasons in one day. You can wake up, it's 50 degrees outside. By the time that's the end of the day, you're gonna be in your 80s or 90s in the summertime, and you're gonna get some rain. You
you know,
I mean,
you know where it seems like the one of the most pleasant areas maybe to live aside from earthquakes, forest fires,
where
San Francisco.
oh, okay.
No, just because of the way Jill talks and the way we looked. I think we looked it up one time. It doesn't like even in the summer. It doesn't barely
Yeah,
get.
they get like in the 70s.
Yeah, it's like the 70s in the summer, and it doesn't get too cold in the winter. Like it stays like between like 70s and the 50s. You know what I mean? All year round.
Yeah, but I couldn't live in
No, I
California.
could potential traffic, cost of
Yeah,
living.
but do they really have a lot of traffic? Because they have a lot of public transportation. Like
They
New
have a lot of
York,
public transportation because they have so much traffic.
but New
People don't
York
want to drive.
New York has a lot of public transportation too.
They'd rather find ways to get people to not drive and just mass commute them.
I will say that that's probably really like where we live. There's not a lot of there's no public
Just a
transportation,
bus.
just buses, but then you have to be in certain areas.
Yeah,
That's like in Myrtle Beach, the buses only run in certain
yeah.
areas.
Bigger cities, I'm sure you're getting a bus showing up also at the stops every like 15 minutes too.
But in Florida,
But they
they
have
had
cabs and
like in
stuff like that.
Florida, they had the buses. They had more buses where we lived.
I think like New York has subways,
Yeah.
trains. like the tram. You know what I'm saying? Don't they have those there? Or is that just like Chicago?
Um, I know they have subways and they have
I know.
like L's.
It's also where a lot of people ride bikes to work and stuff.
True.
Walk because the traffic's just so bad. More taxis, cabs. Hey, why are you doing that?
He's just being a booty butt. He's being a booty butt. He's like, you got to be done with that fruit hammock, Mom. It is warm up here. Oh. What in the heck is wrong with you, dog? Does he got to go out?
Try.
You gotta round him up.
Yeah. What do you crawl down under your desk?
Is that where he's at?
Yeah.
Get out of there, buddy.
Yeah. The toy. Let's go.
He's a booty butt, I'm telling you. Let's see how far we are. I do want to kind of make it a little longer. Okay, so we're just going to say 12, 13 and a half. So four rows is 2 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That would be 4. 28 divided by 4 be 7. So 14 inches. I hope I just did my math right in my head.
Think about building an app.
What's your app going to be?
I should say it because there might be developers in your chat. That might be.
Okay.
It's actually probably a stupid idea, but it's simple.
So this is 26. I do need to at least go to 28 rows. 1, 2, 3. That'll make it 14 inches. And I think the way that I just did math is illogical to some people, but I also grew up, if it works for you, it works for you. We don't have to all do it the same way. As long as you get the answer you need. So, your fingers help. Yes. So I think I'm going to go to the next row will be my last row, and then I'm going to border this out, and then I'm going to make the two two handles. And when I did the very first row, see, technically you wouldn't have to do what I did, but I did it because I didn't realize I was gonna border all the way around it. I was gonna give it a more finished look instead of a more rustic look. Um, if you don't, I just wanted the straight edge on each of the ends. So I worked in the back bump all the way through when I did my double crochets across, I worked in the back loop so that I could have a straighter edge. So really the edges are the only thing that need, because by the time I get done with that, I'll have a straight edge on this side, and a straight edge on this side. So, oh, I was wondering if there was a way for me to do it, and I think there will be. No, there won't. Yeah, there would be. I just have to do it 2 instead of 3. I might be able to make this one piece a no-sew piece. The next thing I wanna work on, because I saw it when she brings her car over, is a visor, like a little visor thing that she can hang on her visor, but I'm doing that with granny squares. So, I think that would be pretty cool. Then she could put, like, sunglasses or something in her sun visor. Oh, hi, Yarn. For more, how are you doing? I am making a fruit hammock. I am doing great. Welcome in from YouTube. Okay. Okay, Biscuit. Come on.
No.
I will look at your channel. I am from East Tennessee, the United States. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, flip. This is my last row we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to double crochet into this chain. You're from India. Okay. Well, I think you're aren't you like 8.5 hours ahead of me? So it's like almost 8:30. I don't know. I know India is like that half. Like there's a lot of time zones that it's just so many hours, but I think India's like they add an extra half hour or something. He is on one today. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. All of a sudden, I just start double crocheting two times in the same chain, losing my chain of thought there. So anyway, I have not decided what I'm going to have for lunch yet. I don't know if I'm going to have a Big Mac bowl or a sub in a tub. We shall see. I really kind of want something hot, so it's probably going to be a a Big Mac bowl. Okay, an ad break is starting soon on Twitch. So, like, it's a necessary evil, but we will make it through it. We will make it through it. So when I get to here, when I get to the end, this is as big as I'm making the hammock. Because this will be 14, this should be 14 inches across. And I'm going to um straighten up the edges a little bit. And then I'm going to make my ending, my chains where they're going to hang from. And then we should be done. We should be done. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will look at your channel when I get done. Okay. So I'm going to chain one, and then I am going to go down this side to, and thank you for the subscription on YouTube. So I'm just going to put 3 single crochets in each chain space. So, to cover the chain 3, I'm going to skip the row where it's at. Why am I double crocheting? Because I've been double crocheting. So I got a single crochet all the way down. I keep wanting to do that double crochet into there. See, I think this is going to give it a clean edge. So for me, and that's just because I don't want the rustic look. Bye, you have a nice day. Thank you for stopping in and thank you for the sub on YouTube. It's nice meeting you. Mm, 3. Like I said, this is all in my head, and I'm trying to tell you what I'm doing. I might write something out and post it. And then maybe we'll see. Maybe I shouldn't do the border, but I like the nice look. I mean, that's just me. Welcome back, everybody. How is everyone doing after the break? We are well, almost halfway through the finished edge on the first side. Then I'm going to do what, buddy? I'm not picking you up. Okay, I got your toy. Someone's having a fit. Come on. Come on. Okay, then don't come on. I can't, buddy. Okay. There we go. Get over. He's jumping. I'm not now. It's just like, I just want to be in your lap, Mom. That's all I want. Maybe I should only have done 2. I don't care if the ruffly edges. I don't care. Whew. Okay. And I am almost done. 3, 1, 2, 3, and then okay, we've got the finished edge on this side. So 3. So we're going to chain across to make a 6, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Let's see how 30 does. 30's almost there. 31, 32. I think you want it to be a little hammocky. I don't think it should be, because I did 36 across, so I don't think it should be 36 across. Maybe it can be 36 because of what I'm getting ready to do. No, we're going to do it like this, 32. So I did 32, and then I'm going to join it into the thing. And I am going to make this a little stronger. So I'm going to go over once and then back once. And then this way, when I go back this way, this is going to be a no sew. We're not sewing any extra pieces. Everything will be one piece. And it will work out really well. But let's see. Oh no, it's fine, Vampire. Nobody is required to be here all the time. Let's see if I can get this. I'm going to have to turn this a bit just so I can see it. So we're going to go. So we're just going to single crochet 32 across. I'm just trying to make this a simple sew. Now, if you wanted to make it a sew pattern, like sew on the second um, arm or hanging part. I don't even know what to call it. But you could just go 2 across, 2 instead of going across a third time, like 1, 2, 3, you could just go back over 2 if that was as big as you wanted your might get across there, and that's might what I decide. But I think that with it being a no-sew option, that it will have more integrity and, stability. It will be able to hang better, and you could put oranges in it or limes, peaches, plums, bananas, whatever. I don't know many people that probably hang bananas. They all probably have hooks. Maybe you don't. Maybe you hang your bananas. I don't know. I've got to get a book read. My middle daughter and I are going to see the 5th movie in the Hunger Games. Comes out in November. She's like, "Get the book read, Mom. We've got to go to the movie. I already have the day off." And I was like, "Okay. Okay, buddy. Quit kicking." He's kicking. Biscuit's like kicking. He's like, he can't get situated. I know, bud. I'll have to measure this, weigh this. I might weigh this when I get done, like on a food scale, see how many um grams of yarn I used. And the only reason why I'm doing grams is because this is a 100-gram ball. And it would just be nice to know how many, if I made more than one of these, if I could get 2 out of this. My coworker's going to, I think her niece, I'm gonna say niece's farm next week, and they just got a batch of baby goats. And she's like, "Bray, I want a baby goat so bad." I'm like, "No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. Yeah, think you do, but you don't. Because they're cute now, because they're baby goats. But I just think that in the end, they become big goats. Just want to make sure I've got this strong. So I'm thinking I'm going to slip stitch this here on the end. Yeah, there we go. We've got that. So now I'm going to turn my work and work back across, chain 1, and then I am going to crochet 1 single chain all the way across. So by the time I get to the other end, I should have 32 single crochets. I don't know. Looks a little odd. It won't look odd. It won't look odd. Mine looks odd because I'm making the handles just a little bit stronger than the ones on the TikTok. I just don't want it to stretch. Like she have it and then the arms stretch out really because there's no structural support. Really, honestly, that's my whole thing. Anyway, once we get to the end of this, this is going to be good. So then we'll go down the other side. That'll go fast. Make the other handle, and we will be fine. Probably instead, oh, you know what I could have done? Instead of whatever. It's okay. Work in progress. Work in progress. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome in, Zenty. Zenit. Zenits. How are you doing? Welcome in from YouTube. I am making a fruit hammock. Trying to make a sturdier handle for it to hang from. It's my goal. It's my goal. You will be staring at the ceiling in silence now. You know what? A nap would be wonderful right now, but it's not going to happen for me. I actually slept really good last night comparatively to how I've been sleeping for the last past week. So you have a good day too, Vampire. And thank you so much for the raid. You're so sweet. You have a wonderful day. Hmm. You already did instead of Vampire.
Vampire was just
She came at the beginning, she left, and she did her stream and she rated in. Or they rated in. Okay. So now I'm gonna go down this side and we're going to just um single crochet over this string so that I don't have to weave in the end. Oh, trying to see. Now, trying to crochet with that string, and that's not going to work. It's not going to work. 3. Two, 3. There we go. We're going to push that to the back and I will nip that off. 2, 3. Have you ever gotten one of those moods where there's a movie you want to watch and it's not like it's not Harry Potter for those out there that whatever. Like for some odd reason I kind of want to watch The Goonies. Have no earthly idea. Just what I want to watch. The Goonies. Saw it for the first time last year.
that movie so defining for my childhood. Like, I mean, I loved it. They even made a Goonies video game. I think for the Atari or the original Nintendo. I'm pretty sure it was one of the earlier systems. But yeah, such a good movie. Probably the best movie that the Coreys were in. Or not both of them were in it, were they? Just Corey Feldman was in
I think only Corey Feldman was in that one. You'd have to look it up.
it?
The other Corey
It was
passed.
scary for Corey Haim.
Didn't Corey Haim pass away? One of the Coreys passed away. I could have sworn one of the Coreys passed away.
It's hard to believe.
Isn't that Frodo?
It's not Frodo. Frodo.
Who was he?
He was the friend of Frodo.
Okay, because that was Elijah Wood.
Yeah, Elijah Wood.
Do you know that he is?
Corey Haim. Corey Feldman.
Did you know that Sean Astin, or whatever his name is Gomez's son? The original Gomez.
Wait. Hold on, I'm still trying to figure this out. There were so many people. No, but it looks like Corey Haim in the thing, but that must not be him.
They looked a lot alike, I think. But I think a lot of guys in the 80s looked like that.
Okay, Corey Feldman.
So he's a little bit younger than me.
Corey Haim did die, Mark, in 2010. Good call.
I thought one of them had passed. How old was he when he died? Because he was young. So he's the same age as Corey. So if he died in
Roughly.
so if he died in 2010, that was 15 years ago. So yeah.
Yeah, so much drugs in their life, though. Both the Coreys derailed their careers. But a lot of child actors, actresses had a lot of that same problem back then.
Readily available. You didn't seem surprised that the one is Gomez, the original Gomez on the Adams Family. That was his dad. Like his dad said, just get one good movie, one good series, and you'll be fine. Okay. Let's see, we did 32 across. So we're going to do 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Opening days of the farmers market was a hit. That is great, Unicorn. I haven't God, what did I do? Was that 20? 20. Um come on.
It's very different.
30, 30, 32. Our farmers markets, I'm sure they're getting ready to open up here, but I can't wait for the one. I am going this year, I'm going to make it requirement that I go to the one that's the closest to me. Yes. Come on. Come here.
You need to go outside.
Come on.
Take him again.
No, it's
Come on. I know what it is. You want me to feed you? You want to go eat? Oh, we can go eat.
he's like, yeah, that's what I
Go
want.
eat.
Yeah, he'll leave me for food. He's like, yeah, you don't mean as much. You got so many pretty flowers. I just I've got to make it a requirement. I just want to go see the farmer's market that's really close to us and see what they have because, you know, I wish that I could have a day off during the week and I could be in a farmer's market. Like, I think that would be so fun. Like when I go to the beach to visit my mom, there's a place, it's called Market Commons. It's where the old Air Force Base used to be. And they've taken, and the big family that pretty much owns all of Myrtle Beach, they bought the Air Force Base from the government and they rent those houses out. But then they went and they built houses like townhomes and things like that on the other land. But basically, you once you park, there's houses, businesses, everything just within walking distance. It's just nice. I can't imagine, like, if you don't own the house, I can't like, the apartments above the businesses, I just think that those they probably rent for a pretty penny. But, I mean, it's just nice, you can park your car and you can walk everywhere. Which I guess my wit wasn't so quick today since you're getting experience making your fruit hammock, you should make Papa he asked me earlier, he was like, "You mean a banana hammock?" And I was like, "Well, I guess you could put bananas in it." And he says, "You just don't get it, do you?" If you would have said that earlier, I would not have gotten it. But now that Papa had, but you and Papa would probably get along really good. You ate awful fast, Biscuit. That was a, what'd you do? Inhale your food? Oh my God. I'm actually really quite happy with this. Um, I think it did really well. Would I make another one? Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. It wasn't that hard. He's he's just right now fairy dust. We've got this extra bed in here. We're actually going to use this as a room. Um, I'm going to rearrange my yarn so it's neater. And then like if KK wants to spend the night because we're going to go somewhere, or P-Pop wants to come and stay with her mom, we're going to have we're going to have a real bedroom again. And I think he's just been on one now that he's like, well, I'll just sit in there while you stream. And then he's just commentary. Biscuit. I'm gonna beat your butt. I'm gonna beat your ever loving little butt. But whatever makes him happy. Ooh, that's true. That would be true. That would be cool. See, that's why I need y'all. You guys think outside the box. I don't think outside the box. My brain does not allow me to think outside the box. I'm at work, I think outside of the box. I'm crochet mode, I do not think outside the box. But I learned a lot. Well, when I might be good to crochet. Yeah. See, that's everybody thinks
I'm just getting my drink, boy.
Biscuit's getting ready to attack Papa.
It's because she trained him.
I did. I trained him to be an attack dog.
Anytime I get within 2 feet of her. Okay.
Oh. It's really
Like, now
one. It's not 2 feet. It's only a foot.
cancel my WoW sub.
What?
So I canceled my WoW sub.
What's that?
My World of Warcraft subscription.
Oh.
You're like, what's that? I've only been doing it for 20 plus years. I mean, I haven't had it that whole time, but I mean, okay, so I never did figure out what Corey Haim done. A lot of other stuff in his life. It's just
Was he in Lost Boys? Or was that Corey Feldman? Or neither one of them in that?
I don't know. Like, there's so many of what do they call that thing where you imagine something a certain way and you think it's that way, but it's really not. What's is it the Mandela effect?
I guess so, yeah. Because that's a cornucopia thing.
It's
The Fruit of the Loom cornucopia, where
Yeah.
they said and then a lady found an old T-shirt in her closet.
I think there's like the Berenstein Bears.
Yes, he will, Fairy Dust. He will.
Fruit of the Loom may recall cornucopia behind the logo. Which never existed.
It did.
Looney Tunes, frequently remembered as Looney Tunes TOONS, but it's TUNES.
No, it was the no.
There you go.
There was a lady that found a Fruit of the Loom shirt in the back of her closet that belonged to her dad, and it had a cornucopia on it.
Darth Vader is often quoted as saying, "Luke, I'm your father."
He didn't say that.
Mine is-
Biscuit, I'm your mother.
Shazam, a widely remembered 1990 movie that
It did too.
Isn't Shazam played by Shaq?
I have no idea.
Wasn't there a movie called Kazam?
I don't know. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim were both in Lost Boys. Who were you asking about? Oh, they were not. No, I wondered if both of them were in Lost Boys or only one of them was in Lost Boys. And we're talking about the Mandela effect, like the cornucopia.
Like we thought they were in movies they were in.
Bet. Get up here. Hold on. I've got to ruler my dog.
Buddy, get up here and lay down.
Get up here. I'm only a few stitches away. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, they just look a lot alike.
No,
I think they did.
One had black freaking hair. Had pitch black freaking hair. The other one,
That's Aston.
No, that is Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman is not Sean Astin.
Oh, Sean Astin is Gomez. Okay, no, okay. I heard you wrong. I wasn't listening. But anyways, Corey Feldman had jet black hair all the time. Corey Haim had a lot of bleach blonde looking hair, brown hair. They do not look anything alike. And Corey Feldman has a very bad overbite. His top lip hangs way over his bottom lip.
I'm getting schooled here, people. One, two. I got one more row to make. If Biscuit will allow me. He said, no, you're not. See, maybe I'm thinking because one of the Coreys was in a movie, Fright Night. Is that the name of the movie? Where the neighbor's a vampire, and maybe neither one of them were in that. Maybe neither one of them were in Fright Night. Maybe I'm even thinking the wrong movie. Hi, Kylie. How are you doing? Welcome in from YouTube. I'm on my last row of my handle for my basket, my fruit basket, whatever this thing is, fruit. What is this? A fruit hammock. Can't even think about what it is. Welcome in.
Okay, do you want to go outside? Let's go. Come here. Okay, we're going. Let's go. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Is this? Am I doing am I doing a fourth one? Is this too big? Okay, I think yes. So I got to pull this back. Dupe, dupe, dupe. So we are done with this. Let me pull that out. So I am going to chain one, fasten off, and we're going to weave this in. We're going to weave this end in. Chain one. I'm going to put a little bit of a long end on that. And I don't know how much I have actually made with this right here, so that's why I'm going to measure this and see if how much it weighs, to see how many I could get out of one skein of this type of yarn. I love this cotton yarn because it's 100 grams.
Stuff. Afterwards, there came a lawsuit because in the weeks leading up to his death, although none of this was attributed to his death, he had used illegal aliases to procure over 553 prescription pills in the 32 days before his death, having doctors shop 7 different physicians and use 7 pharmacies to obtain the supply. The pills include 195 Valium, 149 Vicodin, 194 Soma, and 15 Xanax. He
Okay.
discounted the possibility of an overdose. He didn't overdose, but then doctors and pharmacists started getting arrested.
So who brought the lawsuit against the doctors of the whatever?
Barbara, that's just illegal. That's a federal crime.
Yeah, but you said there was a lawsuit. That's why I just figured maybe it was his family.
That's a federal crime as a physician and a doctor to prescribe.
Back then, they didn't have what they have now. You can have 15 doctors. You only have one pharmacist. The pharmacist should have gotten in trouble. I don't know. Okay, so here's my fruit hammock. Pretty good. I mean, hold on. Full screen. Yeah, it could be a bowling ball cleaner. Fairy Dust said, was I going to make you a banana hammock?
See, that's what a banana hammock is too.
I told him you
You
two.
don't know what one is.
I told him you two would get along, and he said, they say, great minds think alike. So anyway, So
So now later she's gonna be banana.
I am not going to be googling nothing. I'm not going
It's
to be.
really not.
I know it's not that bad. You two would never send me down a rabbit hole. You just wouldn't. Why would you do that? Let's do this. We're gonna raid Supreme. She has been streaming for about 40 minutes. We need to get her up to her numbers for her partner push. But I love you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. And y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.